How's it going, guys? Nazori here. We're going to go over everything to do with crafting in Ravendawn. So in this video, I'm going to give you the broad overview, how the minigame works, all the little ins and outs. Let's go ahead and get started. So crafting in Ravendawn is broken down into 4 different things that you can craft. If you hit P, you're going to open up and see blacksmithing, carpentry, weaving, and cooking. These are the 4 things that you can do to craft. And so to get started with it, essentially, you're going to have some level 1 crafts. They'll be right on there. There are different categories. I've seen people question like, oh, I can only make, I think it's usually with cooking. They're like, the first thing is baked potatoes and I can't do that. These are different categories. So make sure you shrink them if you need to. We're covering them up a little bit with our camera there. What do you get from crafting? Like, why would you want to craft? So you have experience as a big reward. Whenever you craft things, you get legacy level experience for your archetypes as well. So there's a pretty good bonus there. And obviously just the various different things that you can craft. You can turn a profit if you watch the market well enough, but do be careful with some of the basic crafts. They get flooded. Most of your basic crafts are going to be a loss of money. So just make sure you check the ingredient to the finished product to make sure that you're actually going to make something from it. How EXP works. Let's go over how EXP works. So you are going to get an amount of EXP based on how many materials are in and what grade of materials they are, essentially. So if you look and you see, let's compare craftsman cloth to simple cloth. So these are both just one craft, but because this uses 12 spools of hair and this uses 6, this is going to be roughly double the XP. So more materials equals more EXP. If you look at some of the major crafts, like some of the boat components and whatnot, they give a lot of EXP. Here's a small sail kit. It gives 216,000 experience. So the experience is based off the number of materials used in the craft. Now that we've got that out of the way, what else do we have? We should mention Ravencrest emblems. So whenever you craft something new for the first time, you will get a Ravencrest emblem. These are used for crafting things in your home, in your house. They're very useful. So when you're doing your crafting, you may want to consider doing one of everything just to get the Ravencrest emblem from it. Let's move on. So how do you craft? The minigame. This is probably something that people are going to be looking at this video for because it is a little confusing if you've never seen it. Now, this system is very similar to Final Fantasy XIV's crafting system. Oh, we have an oversupply. I'll go over that here soon. So let's go over just a basic craft. When you open up the menu to craft something, we're going to craft a copper ingot here. We have progress, quality, durability, condition, and labor. There's a lot on screen here, and I'm going to go over every single component. Oh, you can't see because chat's in the way. All right, well, abort. So what we have here is progress, quality, the different components. So progress, when that fills up, the craft is finished. Quality, if that fills up, that raises the quality of either the material you're crafting or of the item that you've crafted. So if you were to get this quality bar to 75 on this copper ingot is going to come out green, which can be a better quality material for the next level of craft. So we're just going to actually just fill up the progress bar with apprentice synthesis. This is going to add 25 progress and lower the durability by 1. So durability, every action that takes a durability lowers the durability. If durability reaches 0, you fail unless that move finished the craft. Now labor, everything costs labor to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually go through one full craft of a T2 item so we can explain how the quality system and all these things factor in together. So we're going to hit craft. We have progress. This requires 50 progress to complete. We do have a quality bar, which I don't think we could probably get the quality bar up. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do 1 apprentice synthesis to get us to 25. And now we have 1 less durability and we've used some labor. Now there is a move, you might not have it right off the bat, but it does mend the durability at the cost of some labor. So we're going to mend that durability back. Actually, we're not going to. Let's go over condition real quick because we have a good opportunity for using our condition here. So this condition in the middle does, basically what it does is it affects how much progress you're going to get from either synthesis or touch quality. So right now, if we do a quality move, right here, we're going to try apprentice touch. We're going to get a lot more quality than we normally would because it's currently excellent condition. Now this is going to change from move to move. So we just used that. We got 37, which is more than the typical 25 we were going to get. As the move states, we get 25 crafting quality. Because it was excellent, we got 37. Right now it's poor. So if we were to do a move again, we would get less than 25 crafting quality. This also applies to your synthesis. So if we do a apprentice synthesis, which would normally add 25 crafting progress, it will add less because the condition is currently poor. So what you can do to avoid this is either use your shine move. You get this early on. This does not take a durability, or you can just kind of skip the turn, by repairing a durability. Neither of these moves take a durability, and they don't try and progress anything. So they're good to use when you're sitting on a poor quality or even a normal quality. So we're gonna restore durability. Hopefully the poor condition is gonna change. It might stay the same. It did stay the same. We're gonna do one more for another durability to try and skip over this poor condition. Still didn't skip. We could use a shine, and it like this is a third turn. It's pretty unfortunate that we're getting this 3 times in a row. Normal condition. So now we're going to use the apprentice touch to try and improve quality. Do we have enough to complete this craft? It's looking close. I'm going to do one more durability. Mend won't skip. Shine does. I've had it change during mend. I've definitely had a change during mend. All right, so now we are... Can we do this? 10 plus 10. Yeah, we can do this. So we're going to do one more quality. This will get it to 100. This is going to bump it up into the next... Well, this is max for this weapon. And then we're going to finish the craft with a synthesis. We're great condition, so we'll definitely get 25 progress. This is a 100% chance, and so it'll work. I should explain, some people get confused by this. A lot of these moves say that there's a chance. The condition does not affect the chance in any way. The chance is just a static amount. So if it says it's 90% chance of success, there is a 10% chance that that move will just fail. Quality does not factor into that whatsoever. A condition, sorry. Condition does not factor in. There's so many factors in crafting. All right, so hold on. Let's find that axe. We made a T1 axe, and now we're going to make it into T2. And we're going to explain exactly what quality can do for us. So we made, I think earlier, did we make a quality ingot? I don't know if we did. But anyways, these checkboxes, a lot of people have questions about these checkboxes. They stand for high quality, superior quality, and artisan quality. It basically states I want to use any high quality or whatever that we have in our inventory. We don't actually have high quality mats in our inventory right now, so it doesn't matter. But you check these boxes if you want to use them. If you don't check them, it will pretend like you don't have them. So yeah, use them only when you want to use high quality materials. All right, let's go ahead and try to make this a high quality craft. So this is a T2 axe. It's got 100. So we're going to start off with this expert synthesis. It's got a 90% chance, which failed. We're going to hit it twice. So because that failed, we're probably not getting this to a high quality state. That's a pretty expensive fail. We're probably not going to be able to fill this quality bar during this craft. So we're probably just going to finish this with a standard quality. But this is partly how the mini game works, right? You want to pay attention to your conditions, the RNG of everything. And I hit the wrong button during the making of a YouTube video. Okay, so that didn't go great. Okay, we have materials for another one. You know, the big question will be, do we keep this in the video? You know, the big question will be, do we keep this whole portion of the video? I don't know. But, all right, we have a T1 axe. Let's go ahead and make a T2 axe. Don't press wrong buttons. Here we go. All right, we're starting off again. Take 2 for Marauder's axe. Okay, it fails. You know, I really, for this video, wanted to make a higher quality T2 item, and the 90% chance is currently failing 2 times in a row, which makes it difficult to make a high quality T2 item. We're going to complete this craft, and I'll show you what high quality, because this is important. Oh, I'm wearing some. Basically, if you get it to the first level of high quality, past that first quality bar, you'll get a quality crystal. And then it proceeds from there. You hit another bar, you get another quality crystal. T2 items can have 2 quality crystals. I believe T3 items can have 3 quality crystals. They can. So upping the quality past that bar gives it another quality crystal, which adds extra stats. The purple dexterity there is from the first quality crystal. That purple weapon defense is from the second quality crystal. So basically, there is a good reason to high quality your things. They'll sell for more, especially if they roll the right stats. And so yeah, it's good to go for high quality when trying to sell your goods. What else do we have? This video is dragging on. I don't want it to drag on. Minigame. Did we go over everything in the minigame? Synthesis, touch, durability, labor, quality. We went over the mat, condition, and chances. We went over all of it, I think. There's one more piece. Crafting, clothing, and trinkets. So you do want to check for different things that increase your labor. It's very valuable. You can do more things with more labor. You saw that we were increasing the durability with labor. More labor equals more moves. So you get more chance at higher quality. So you can find trinkets with labor. You can also make crafting gear that has labor built in. Let's go over to weaving. Weaving, I believe, makes the gear. Crafting, here it is. So these add 1 labor per piece, but you can also infuse it like any gear. Every level of infusion gives it another labor. So if you infuse all 4 pieces 3 times, you're getting 12 extra labor, and it's not that expensive to do. So if you're really crafting a lot, you may want to consider getting a set of crafting gear. It'll help you in the long run and improve your crafts. I think that wraps it up for the minigame. Let's go over the passives and the silver tax. One small note that I want to show: if you craft too much, you will get an oversupply penalty. What this oversupply penalty does, it basically means that you crafted too much in a short span of time, and it's going to tax you extra silver per craft. So keep that in mind when you're crafting in mass quantities, or if you're doing things like crafting a boat. We just made our merchant ship, and so that put us on an oversupply. So anytime we craft more right now, we're paying extra. So it kind of caps off things, which is really good because it prevents one person from just crafting an enormous amount of things. I also heard there are some hard limits on things like making sails. You can only make like 1 per day. I believe there's cooldowns on those things. So there's some interesting limitations to kind of help spread out the potential profit making for people. There is one more thing that I wanted to go over on this line. Max crafting. We should mention mass crafting. At some point you unlock mass crafting, which you can just craft more than 1 thing at a time. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I think it's worth mentioning. There's a lot to crafting. What else is there? What's the cooldown of the, yeah, so 1 hour for 5%. Okay, so every hour you get 5% down. Interesting. Yeah, this is the first time I've had the penalty. So the passives, let's go over the passives. There is so much in this video. This is probably going to be our longest Ravendawn video so far. So passives, this is just my opinion. I would assume that most people are choosing the same thing, going for labor immediately. The first column is experience. You can do that if you really just want to EXP it up and you don't care about crafting quality things later. The effectiveness of synthesis abilities might be really nice, but I think labor has more value to it. And the same thing with touch. I'm pretty sure that just labor is the way to go. It'll help you to prevent failing your things, because if you have more labor, you can add durability in situations where a move missed its chance. So I think you want to go and start with labor first. And then after that, I'm pretty sure these other 2 columns would be hit. Every single one, I believe, has some similar things here. But I'll let you guys make your own choices on these. I'm not going to go over every single one. Maybe if we make specific videos on each craft. I know for the weaving, do you have to make decisions on these? 25 and 50. Are they unlocked at 25, 50, and 70s? I think they are, actually. These are not like your other things where you unlock them at 21. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about it wrong. I haven't selected these yet. I think that's everything on crafting. Is that everything? Chat, did we forget anything? Oh, rarity on materials. What does it actually do? Thank you. That's a big one. So you do get higher quality materials. We have like high quality stone here. If we use high quality stone in the craft, it'll improve the condition. The poor, normal, great thing in the middle. If you're using quality materials, you have better chances to roll higher condition, which just is good. So yeah, that's it. And I think that's everything. Guys, I know this was a little long-winded and I had a lot to go over. Hopefully it helps you out. The information is good, even though I stumbled through some of it and we also crapped up 2 crafts. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If this video was useful to you, give it a like. I stream on Twitch every single day at twitch.tv/Nazori. So if you have any questions, you can come over and ask me. But guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you around. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to go over the basics, what is crafting, what you get, yada, yada, and I don't know, pretty much everything about it. the broad overview of crafting. That was bad. Should we redo it? That was awful, honestly. All right, here we go. We're going to redo it. I like this video already. If we keep all this in the damn video, I swear to... All right. All right, take 2.